Good morning and welcome to the iceHQ Ice Rink in Reservoir, Melbourne, Australia on Warranjoy, Woiwurrung traditional land for the iceHQ Junior Summer League. Junior C under 11, a grand final matchup between the Snipers in the light blue and the Dogs in the white. This one will be a cracker this morning. The two teams have battled hard all season against each other. The Snipers finished on top of the ladder with a pretty good record indeed for them. So they finished on top with 9 wins, 3 losses. And last time these two teams played, the Snipers beat the Dogs 6 goals to 4. So it was a close one. The Dogs finished second on the ladder, but only just. They just scraped in ahead of the Bruins. And the Infernos followed them up. Followed them up in third. So the Dogs with 6 wins, the Snipers 9 through the season. And the Dogs winning their way through to the grand final game yesterday. So a great contest for these two young groups of players are, of course, around about 8 to 11 years old, so very much in their first season of hockey. It's a big rink, this one here at iceHQ. It is full NHL size arena, so it's a large field for the young kids. So we'll see how they go on the big real estate. We'll get their welcome at the moment. They're about to get the national anthem before they get underway for their grand final. Some players to watch out for, in particular for the Dogs, for the Snipers, is to keep an eye out on Brooks Burke, who is very much taking into his father's footsteps and being a bit of a goal-scoring machine for the Snipers. But we'll see how they all match up in this one. It's not just one player who wins a game, it's very much a team sport. Anthem now out of the way. These very excited youngsters about to get going in their grand final for the season. It will be 3 by 17-minute periods, an unusual time gap for them. But if it all goes towards the end of the game, it's non-stop time to start off with, so the clock will tick all the way through the game until the last 2 minutes. If there's less than or equal to a 2-goal differential, at which point it will go to what's known as stop time, when every time the referee blows the whistle, the clock will stop, which puts more pressure on the team with the lead. If it's still tied up at the end of regulation, then we go to 5 minutes of 3-on-3, what's known as sudden death overtime, so first goal wins. And if at the end of that we're still tied up, we then go to a penalty shootout opportunity to win. And you get 3 shots, and the team gets a break, then they win it, and then it continues if no team gets a break until eventually, a little bit like tennis, once the team gets a goal ahead of the other one, then the game is decided. So there will most certainly be a result this afternoon. The Snipers getting themselves out first on the ice again. They're the team in the light blue with the yellow. The Dogs today in the white. Traditionally they've worn black in the past, but today they're wearing white. And we're about to get underway. Referee Louise Cridlin about to drop the puck and get us going. 17 minutes, first of 3. Here we go. The puck's dropped and we're away. Face off this time won by the Dogs. Back nicely. McIntosh turns. Just loses it behind him. Has to turn back around and try and pick it up and bring it back up the ice. Does nicely. Cross ice. The Snipers, Dogs managed to clear it out of the zone. Good strong defence though by the Snipers, back in numbers. As pushing the puck up there was Connor Dervers, who just drove it out. But we've got a hand up now for the first penalty of the game. And I'm not sure exactly what it's for. It was just in a slightly blind spot here, but it looks like it's going to be Jacob Eaton being escorted over to the box for 2 minutes. So the Dogs will have the first power play of the game. It's a trip. It's an inadvertent one, no doubt. The referees have no discretion. If the player's stick causes an opponent to lose their footing, the referee has no discretion. They are required to give a 2-minute penalty. So Jacob Eaton will sit 2 minutes or less in the penalty box, and the Dogs with the first power play of the game. Face off this time won low nicely by the Snipers. They want to clear it out of the zone if they can, racing over to try and pick up Gasparotto. Gets there first, but beaten as they battle on the boards. Dogs put the puck into a danger area in the slot. They get a shot, it dribbles across the front of the net, but Dever's got enough in it to break it away and clear it out. Back it comes now the other way. Humke has to race down and try and sort that one out. Carnival for the Dogs, racing down with some speed. Got into the corner first, though, and they'll look to break it back up. It only comes up high to the point. Stokas gets puck taken away, though, and the Dogs now come back with some numbers. They've got a chance to get a pass across the front. Waiting for there was McIntosh, but pushed off the puck there nicely. Great defensive play. Lawrence Gasparotto cleared that one out, and the Snipers will try and clear the puck out of the zone, and they do nicely. There is no icing on a power play. As racing in to pick it up now, Gasparotto well deep as the Snipers look to organise their penalty kill. 1 minute and 12 seconds to go on the Eaton penalty. The Dogs now coming back with numbers. They've got a lot of open ice in front. Nice little step as they get around, just trying to not quite able to handle the puck there. It was Carnival, who's been out now for a while, probably looking for a change. And now the Dogs come to bring the puck up, but it's picked off there nicely. Quigley has it. Quigley goes cross ice, tries to find his teammate, looks up and has Prede there with it. They battle on the boards. And they're trying to dig the puck into the zone. The Dogs stuck in front of their own bench, unable to clear it now as they try and get the puck down. Just 38 seconds to go on that Eaton penalty. And the puck just pushed out of the zone there by the Dogs. Snipers now with a bit of a chance to chip it in. And they'll go through onto the stick of someone whose jersey is riding right up the back of their short, so you can't read it from here. It's around the back of the net go the Dogs, looking to play the puck up and clear it out of the zone. They can't quite yet. It's held in there nicely on the point there by Prede. Prede doing a good job so far, very notable. As the Dogs now look to finally get the puck out of the zone and get some momentum going. They just poked away there beautifully. Young had a chance, but the puck was just poked away. And now coming back the other way is Cripps. Cripps has a bit of space. Tries to get onto a forehand. Just losing the puck underneath. Gets a forehand shot away. It's loose in front of the slot. Racing in to pick it up there was Elliott, but couldn't get there in time. The penalty over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey as the puck is battling away in the corner. So we have a little bit of a scrum forming. Going over to get a change now. Eaton changes out. And the puck is cleared out of the zone by the Dogs nicely, but they can't get it out cleanly, and it's picked up there once more by Prede, who's doing well so far. Tries to get onto the forehand, trapped out on the backhand at the moment, tries to put the puck across the front, and a save is made there in the net there. Kingford got down on top of it, might have lost sight of it briefly, but regardless, managed to get clear. Flying down the other way is Wickham. Wickham being ridden hard, though, gets a shot, but the save is made by Harry Devers in the net for the Snipers. Some good back-to-back end-to-end hockey there at the moment to start off. 30 minutes to go. Sorry, we're just under 4 minutes into the period. First of three. Wickham to take the face off for the Dogs. Penalty kill done nicely there by the Snipers. They shut it down. They have the advantage for 2 minutes. Not able to keep it in there was Lennartson, and the puck will go all the way down the other end. No icing the call though by the referees. Now the Dogs look to play the puck up the ice. A big crowd of Snipers to try and get through. Just leaving the puck behind. The Dogs couldn't quite clear it out of the zone. They get it out eventually, but it's backhanded, shoveled back in there by Quigley. Dogs go cross ice trying to find some clear space, and they've got a little bit of a chance now. Racing now to try and pick them up. Wickham gets there first. Looking for someone in the slot. He's got Shirkus there as well, but they can't get it up to. Lennartson gets a shot away, but it's blocked there by Humke, who got in the way of it. Puck loose in front of the net. Goalie tries to make a save, but it bubbles around the back. Dogs trying to put the puck into that high danger area in front of the net. They can't quite do it yet, though. Good defensive pressure there by the Snipers, doing a good job of owning the space in front of the net. They battle away in the corner. Everyone has a little bit of a lie down. Just circling around trying to find an opportunity there was Humke. Couldn't get anything cleanly with it, though, but now the Snipers look to clear it out of the zone as they battle, though. But Theo Wickham did a good job. Couldn't quite keep it in, though. Wickham with another chance. Tries to get a backhand. Gets across on the forehand. Gets around one. Kicks the puck through nicely. Has a bit of space. But we've beaten to the puck. And just a little bit of intimidation there by Eric Humke, who just put a body in the way and said, "You're not getting past me. Not on my watch." Lennartson now tries to clear it, but Humke clears the puck out of the zone. And it's up onto the stick of Brooks Burke. And then Brooks doing his father's job. Gets clear. Passes across. Shot taken, but just getting across. A lovely kick save there by Ricky Kingsford, who got in the way, but it's not enough the second time. And the Snipers have got the first one away. The big Selly there. It looks like that may have been Gasparotto who got that one in the end. We'll see it on the replay from the top. The first save there made by Kingsford, kicks it away. It's into the corner. It comes across the front. Nice bit of control, and then the shot fired glove side there And it's a beauty by Lawrence Gasparotto, and the Snipers have the first lead with 10 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the first. Good start for the Snipers. Dogs now look to bring it back. It goes into the corner now. The Dogs will want to try and get that one back in a hurry. Snipers look to clear it out from behind the zone. They've got a bit of room looking up ice for Burke. Didn't quite get through though. Coming back now the other way. The Dogs get a backhand shot. Dribbles through and they score. Not a lot on it there, but there was enough. Noah McIntosh got that one, and he decides to go one up on the celly and do a little bit of a gymnastics roll along the ice as McIntosh there does the celly line. Wasn't much on the shot, but it was enough to get through Harry Devers, who was perhaps a little bit wrong-footed. You see this one on the top-down replay just here. Wasn't much, but it goes through the 5-hole, and there's one for young players. Put this puck on the net. You never know your luck. And we are all tied up now, 1 goal apiece with 9 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the first. The Dogs fire the puck all the way back down. Devers there a little bit fortunate. He didn't funnel the puck into his own slot. They try into his own goal. They try now to clear it out, the Snipers. As the Dogs with a little bit of wag in the tail. McIntosh goes across, tries to get another chance. Flings it in high this time, but this time the save comfortably made by Devers in the net for the Snipers. And we will have a break and an opportunity for these young players to get a change if they want, but they choose not to. Referees lining them up for a defensive zone face-off now for the Snipers. Snipers in the blue, 1 goal apiece. They score 5 shots on the net for the Dogs, 3 for the Snipers. The only shots that really count are the ones that make it through to trouble the scorer. A shot now fired, bounces off the front of the net, cleared out nicely. The Snipers, good wise defensive play there indeed by Humke, who's doing that one very well. Sorry, that was Elliott who made that clearance. It was a smart decision. Play the puck up the boards, get it out of that high-risk area. Elliott now goes back to pick up the puck again behind the net. Has a bit of room. He's looking up ice for Quigley. Gets past Prede. Quigley now picks it up. It's surrounded by white bodies, though. Kingsford got in the way, but only back as far as Prede. Prede now runs into a wall of white. Now the puck comes across. Snipers with another chance. It's another loose puck in front, but this time it is made safe by Ricky Kingsford. And they'll be brought back across for a face-off for them instead. Kingsford there having to make a good body save, just getting a bit of torso in the way of that puck. And now we'll just wait for the Snipers to get their change on. 8 minutes and 13 seconds to play in the first, 1 goal apiece to score. Puck dropped in the face-off this time, won by the Snipers. Chipping it in there was Quigley. Goes back into the corner though. Dogs will clear it up behind the net, looking up ice for some options, trying to find a winger movement. Didn't get much there, the Dogs, trying to clear it out. This time though, they clear it out of the zone, forcing the Snipers to all have to turn around. Coming back now the other way. It's a 2-on-1, a 3-on-1 for the Dogs if they can do it. Wickham's loose in the slot. Pass didn't make it across. And now bringing it back the other way with speed. But Dogs back in numbers. There's 3 of them racing back as far back as they can get, but we'll have an icing. First icing of the game. If you're not familiar with the rule, if you play the puck from your half of the rink, so your side of the line down the middle, and it crosses the goal line at the other end without anyone touching it, that's the crime of icing, and you are brought back for a defensive zone face-off. There's some more nuance to it, but that'll do for an initial explanation. And so the Snipers ice the puck, and they're brought back for a defensive zone face-off. Face-off this time. It's won by the Dogs into the high-risk area. Ian tried to get a shot away, save made Devers. Goes around the back of the net now. The Snipers trying to clear it out under a lot of forechecking pressure there by Wickham. Comes back up the corner though, and it's in there with Humke. Humke has a bit of space. Deeks one. It's going to be under a bit of pressure now. Goes cross ice to clear it out. Didn't have a lot of options. Burke tried to get there first, but wasn't going to get there. Humke, sorry. Field now onto the backhand. Transfers it across. Shot was fired, but it went just a smidge wide of the net there. The Dogs desperately unlucky. That was Wickham who couldn't quite get it cleanly. Now coming back the other way is Harris. Harris with a bit of room, but surrounded now by 4 Dogs. They're back in huge numbers, the Dogs. Great defensively so far. Referee's hand up for an offside, but that's wiped. It's now just trying to make a high challenge there, Eaton, but getting through now is Wickham. Wickham tried to put it on the net, but Snipers back there in sufficient numbers, and now we'll go back the other way. Harris now being chased, has a bit of room, gets clear, but now again surrounded by a wall of white. He's got 2 players loose in the slot. The Dogs very much focused on the puck carrier. Now they come the other way, and they had a player there on the stretch. Racing now, Wickham's got a bit of room. Can he get onto the shot? Shot fired, it's loose. Save made by Devers, and away they go back the other way. Kliko now has a bit of room. He's got to get around 2, won't quite go. It's picked up now by the Dogs, and we are absolutely back and forth hockey here. There's a little bit of a collision in the middle ice. This is a contact sport, although not a checking sport for the under-11s. And now it's an attempt now to bring it in. Dogs just caught offside. They had to go back on the other side of the blue line. As now here come the Snipers again. They've got a player loose. It's Gasparotto with one. Gasparotto still loose. Gasparotto gets a shot and scores. Picked up what looked like a subtle little drop pass, and Gasparotto has a second one for the Snipers. We'll see this one on the replay. You can see Gasparotto just following up, gets a little drop, shoots beautifully through the 5-hole. That's the gap between the goalie's legs, and the Snipers are now out to a 2-1 lead with 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first of 3. Again, 17-minute periods here. 3 of. I think it's one of the only sports that has 3 periods instead of even numbers, but we just like to keep you thinking. Yes, it's an odd number. Very odd indeed as the puck is dropped. And we're underway now once more. Play resumes. Puck there, just lost under the feet there briefly of Lennartson. Coming back now the other way. The Snipers get another chance, but this time the goalie makes the save. It was loose, but Kingsford got there just in time to shut that one down. And we'll have a face-off on the defensive zone circles for the Dogs. 2-1, the lead to the Snipers. 2 goals there to Noah McIntosh after a beautiful drop. There'll be a nice assist on that one as well as the Snipers racking up the points. Snipers win the face-off. It's not clean though, and the puck is cleared out and having to go back and tidy up the mess there is Eaton. Eaton looks up high, has Gasparotto, makes the pass. Gasparotto just lost the puck briefly under the feet, being battled there by Wickham. And now in it goes the other way as Burke doing a little bit of speculation. There's no icing the call. Or is there? No, they are calling it icing on that one. I'm a little bit confused about that one, but regardless, one of the nuances is you can beat an icing, but perhaps not in this division. What that means is if an attacking player wins the race to where the referee thinks the puck would be, then they can nullify the icing and wipe it off. But I don't think that's happened in this case. We've been brought back for an icing. Burke there was a little bit despondent about it. The Dogs just a little bit disorganised on the face-off. The excitement of the grand final building on these youngsters. And the Dogs now looking to put the puck into a high danger area. They've got it loose in the slot, racing in there to pick it up. Couldn't quite get the shot away. They dump it back in, having to watch it now closely. Diverse goes around the back of the net. The Dogs looking to, Snipers looking to clear it out, and they do. They get it from behind the net, looking up ice. Trying to get the puck out to Devers, but it wouldn't quite go. It gets past Dawkins. For the Dogs, just bounces onto the feet of Prede. Prede gets a bit of room, just mishandles the puck a smidge under the feet. Shot fired, glove save made there by Kingsford, who juggles it and makes the save. 2 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the first. 2-1 the lead to the Snipers. Shots, however, Dogs with 8 to Sniper 6 as the scorer sees it. It counts as a shot if the scorer thinks the puck would have gone in the net if the goalie hadn't have made the save. So what you think might be a shot isn't necessarily going to be one, and sometimes vice versa. Snipers this time win the face-off. It's reasonably clean up to Prede. Prede gets a shot away, tumbles around to the left of the net. Snipers now go behind. They've got players barking for it in the slot, calling for the puck, give it to me, give it to me. Can't make the pass get away though. They fire it up high though, and it's shot in hard. And that was a good shot there by Prede, who got a bit onto it, but it hit a body and didn't make it through. Dumped in now there by Elliott, who put the puck in deep. Dogs will have to go, and clean it up. Behind the net there, they look up ice, trying to do something constructive. Just 2 minutes to play in the first. Snipers with good possession. They tried to put it in the slot, but nice Dogs defence. They try and break the puck out, and they get it out of the zone now, trying to forcing all the Snipers to turn around. Pass there, looking for Carnivan, wouldn't quite go. Goes through McIntosh's feet, ends up on the stick of Elliott. Elliott passes deep, trying to make a connection, couldn't quite get it through, and they're lost into neutral zone tussle. Coming through the neutral zone now, the Dogs staying onside there just. They fire a shot, but it's high and wide. He now tries to put the puck in, but is lost in the corner. Kingsford is waiting up on the blue line for it, but it's not going to come up. The puck goes round the other way and it'll be picked up by Prede. Prede's been very effective, chips the puck up the boards, gets it out of the zone. It bounced high there off the stick of Lennartson. Now coming back the other way with speed. Dogs get a shot, backhand, forehand, backhand, scores. A beautiful deking goal there. Scored that time by McIntosh again. McIntosh with second goal of the game for the Dogs. We will probably go into the second, all tied up at 2 goals apiece. Beautiful goal there by Noah McIntosh. Just managed to get past the goaltender there, and there wasn't much he could do in the end. Snipers now try to clear the puck out of the zone. A bit of push and shove as Humke ran into trouble. One now gets into some space, fires a shot, goes across. Nice kick save. Second chance though was there and they've called a goal. Referee well positioned. Goalie not very happy about it there. Devers thought he'd made the save, but we'll see this one on the replay. It's a backhand just shoveled in by Angus Wickham. And we get a closer view here on the top-down replay. Sniper's not happy. It's loose there. Wickham takes the shot, and it did. Yep, it clearly crossed the line. So the advantage there of the top-down cameras we have here at iceHQ means you might be unhappy about it, but it was definitely a goal, and a good call there by the referees. So at the end of the first, the Dogs 3, Snipers 2. 3 shots from 10, Snipers 2 from 6. And we will have a 1-minute break as the coaches get a chance just to regroup their forces. Coaches for the two teams. For the Snipers, it's Lockie Walls of much fame here, played Pro League, played Melbourne Ice, his name on a couple of Goodall Cups, and also for the Dogs. Sorry, not for the Dogs. So for the Snipers, Jamie Burke, and for the Dogs, it's Lockie Walsh. I'll get there eventually, get you guys the right way around. But the uncharacteristic Dogs wearing the white, it's a little bit unusual. And Burkey, a long-time dog. But Snipers this time around, as the teams were all redrawn this season. We're about to get underway in the second, just 20 seconds to go on the first intermission as the Dogs come into this with a 2-goal lead. Sorry, with a 1-goal lead from the Snipers, 3 from 10, Snipers 2 from 6. Just waiting for the goaltenders to be checked out that they're all okay, as the referee's making sure that's all right. And the puck is dropped underway. This time the Dogs chipping it through there with Wickham just trying to go forwards, but it's picked up and stolen by the Snipers. They want to get it back quickly. Staying on side there just was Burke, who's loose. If they get the puck to him, they fire the shot instead. That was Gasparotto looking for his third. It went high though. And Ricky Kingsford, a big player. Another chance now. Back Burke with a chance for a backhand. Kingsford was out of position. Referee waves that one off and says no goal. Burke with a good chance there to try and get the backhand in. It was a good opportunity. You'll see this one on the top down. Kingsford was beaten for all money except Burke couldn't quite get it past the post. Very good opportunity there for the Snipers to tie it up. Got another chance now as they stack up the attacking zone, looking to try and get the puck in the net and square it all up at 3 goals apiece. Not there yet though. They do have possession. Comes across to Burke. He missed that backhand just earlier. Dogs though clear it out. Ends up on the stick of Wickham. Wickham dumps it past the pressure of Eaton, but it's gone in deep. Circling back there too, Gasparotto was waiting in a slot for the Snipers to clean up the mess. It's deep in the corner, comes across the front of net into that high danger area. Gasparotto cleared it wide wisely. Now they look to have another chance now. The Dogs get the puck onto the stick of, I think it was Wickham, but it wouldn't quite go. It's loose in front of the net. Now they clear the puck up. Having to go and pick it up is Lennertson. Lennertson being pressured, can't keep the puck in the zone, forcing all the Dogs to have to turn around and leave the zone. Yarn has a bit of a chance now, gets wide but surrounded by blue bodies. Puts the puck into the danger area in the slot. Save had to be made there. It's still alive though. Now the Snipers with a chance to break it out. Burke looking to call for it and it's away. Got a ton of time and space. All the time you can want. Gets onto the forehand. Just went past. Lovely defensive work there. Good play by Kingsford in the net. Shut that one down. Another chance though fired in there by Gasparotto, but there's Dog sticks in the way. With a great chance there, it just wouldn't quite go. Puck there just lost under the feet there of Eaton, who turns it around. Snipers offside, they all have to leave the zone. Still offside there was Circus, but the referees let that one go. Now coming back through the other way, 2-on-1 is the Dogs. Shot fired, save made. It was McIntosh going for his third, that wouldn't quite go. As the Dogs look to drive the puck again in, but they can't get it past the defence. It ends up on the stick of the goaltender there. And they look to clear the puck out of the zone now. The Snipers. Burke looking again for that long shot. Looks at it go past. Maybe not aware of the fact that the puck's still alive. He's coasting down to pick it up and stops. No icing was the call. The Snipers making a change. Now coming back the other way, Wickham with a lot of room in spun has help with him there in Circus. And they score. The Dogs have taken it out to a 2-goal lead. And that was Theo Wickham who got that one. You see this one on the replay. He's looking unhappy about that, Harry Devers. Wickham comes through and a little bit too high up on this replay to see exactly. He just went glove side high. And the Dogs with a 4 goals to 2 lead with 13 minutes and 33 seconds to play in the second. We're almost halfway through the game, that 2-goal lead. Snipers will want to get that one back in a hurry, bring themselves back into it. Nice work as they get through, getting past everyone on to the forehand, shot fired and score. That's exactly what they needed. Oses Prede got that one back for the Snipers. Solo effort up from the blue line, deked around everyone, got on the forehand and scored the goal. Watch this one, it's a beauty. Went blocker side high. Kingsford just watched that one go sailing past to tickle the twine, and we have a 1-goal lead now to the Dogs. Snipers now 3 from 8, Dogs 4 from 14. What a tussle. That was a beauty there from Oses Prede getting that one. Puck just lost down under the feet. This face-off win wasn't clear, but the Dogs managing to chip it through and turn it into an attacking chance. It's deep in the corner though, it's a corner for them. Snipers back in numbers. Puck goes around the back of the net, just watching it mindfully as they look to play it out and get the puck out of the zone. They don't though, it's still stuck in deep. Got to get the puck up the boards. They've got players calling for it but can't get it out. Dogs defence doing a good job of just holding that neutral zone. And they score again. Dogs get that one back straight away. Just a little bit of a scramble there. It looks like it was Wickham who got that one again. We'll see this one just from the top down, just to confirm the number. So we are back to a 2-goal lead for the Dogs. Just a bit of a scramble there in front of the net. It just bounced off Devers' pads and just went a little bit wide. And that was Theo Wickham with that one again. So having a good period so far for sure for the Dogs. 5 goals to 3 the lead. This time the face-off won by the Snipers. They chip it through, trying to get past, but just rubbed off the puck there. And coming through now, Wickham hot on the heels of that goal. Tries to get a bit of space. Dekes around, gets past the defence. Forehand, shoots. Goes wide this time. And it's deep in the corner. Dogs doing a good job of putting the puck into those high-risk areas and trying to capitalise on it. They've got another chance. Devers watches that one into the corner as it'll come back around, going now to pick it up for the Snipers. It's cleared the zone for them, fortunately. They get the puck out, forcing the Dogs to all have to leave. Now they come back the other way, but getting there first is Wickham, who looks up ice. Getting pressured, though, gets past the first bit, forced very wide. Sorry, McIntosh, there it is, who's got a couple of goals already. Tries to get around, gets onto the forehand from the backhand, shoots and scores again. Noah McIntosh starting to rack him up. That's a hat-trick. The hats go onto the ice. 3 goals there, Noah McIntosh. And the Dogs really start to open up the score. Timeout being called by the Snipers. Jamie Burke wisely saying, let's just stop this. They'll get a minute. It is young Chargers a little bit of a chance to just decompress a little bit and screw their heads back on. Good call there by Berkey, just to try and break the rhythm of the Dogs. There's not many more experienced coaches around here than Jamie Burke. He certainly knows all the tricks. Very unhappy, though, is Harry Devers, who will need a little bit of counselling. There's Berkey there, just having a good chat to his players. But so too the Dogs, who are on fire at the moment with 3 goals in quick succession through this period. McIntosh with the hat-trick, Wickham with 1, and the other Wickham with 2. So we've got Theo Wickham with 2 and Angus Wickham with 1 for the Dogs. Gasparotto with 2 for the Snipers and 1 to Prede. And Prede's was an absolute cracker. Both teams very much in it. There's a horn there signalling the end of the timeout. Just a minute, which gives the players just enough time to get their composure, get the Snipers' heads back in the game and get them going. We'll see how they can get going with this one. We're about to get underway very shortly with the resumption of hostilities with just over 10 minutes to play in the second. Snipers find themselves in an unaccustomed position throughout the season. They've been pretty dominant. The Dogs have come out hard and done very well indeed so far. Puck jumped in deep, going in now to pick it up. The Dogs looking to try and put some more offensive pressure on the Snipers. Snipers clear the puck out of the zone, and they've got a nice chance here on the break. Racing now to try and pick it up. Burke, who's got a bit of room. Lennartson goes back in, but this time it's called icing. I might need to see if I can get a clarification on the icing rule for the Junior Cs. Referees will bring it all the way back. In many leagues, you can win the race for the icing, but it appears that that's not the case in this one. I should know, my apologies for not being aware of the Junior C rules here. Puck this time cleared out by the Snipers to get a little bit of room. And that's Burke, who's got help. Burke gets onto the backhand, forehand, tried to go, just waited a little bit too long. Not happy about a trip or a possible offence there in the net. Gasparotto wasn't pleased. Puck comes across into the slot. It's bobbling around loose. Getting down low there to cover things up was Kingford. And the puck comes around the back of the net. The Snipers need to get one back in a hurry. They've got some good chances here. But now coming back the other way, Lennartson was just dispossessed. A lovely piece of poke checking work there by the Snipers in defence. That's what they need to focus on, and we will have an offside. The offside rule, you can think about it like this. Puck you. Don't say that in a hurry. The puck has to cross into the offensive zone, to cross that blue line before any players go in. And if the puck any attacking players come in, and if the puck comes out of the offensive zone, every attacking player has to leave the attacking zone before any attacking player can go back into it. It's an unusual offside rule. But, that's the way that it works. So if you think puck you, the puck's got to go in before you do. That's one way to try and remember that rule, as the puck is cleared out of the zone there by the Snipers, and they're trying to create another attacking opportunity. They desperately need one with a 3-goal deficit to the Dogs at the moment with 8 minutes and 20 seconds to play. The referee comes a cropper as well. Everyone decides to have a little bit of a lie down, a bit slow to get back up to their feet, but will no harm, no foul. Puck goes around behind the net. Snipers got players barking for it in the slot. They've all pinched in deep. They get a chance. It's loose. Kingsford gets a pad down in the way, though. It was a good chance there for the Snipers. Kingsford shut it down. They get another chance as they turn it around. Trying to get into the slot now. The Snipers have got a player loose. Gets the puck. Just couldn't quite handle it. It was just a smidge out of reach. Just trying to get across to that was Konadovas, but it just wouldn't quite go. Turned around there. Cripps now with a chance. Gets onto the forehand. Tries to get around some defence. Does. Tries to put the puck in the slot. They had a loose player. Couldn't quite get it through. Circling around there and waiting for it was Elliott. Now coming back the other way, Field. Field just gets past the pressure, has to kick the puck forward. They've got a player loose in the slot there in Wickham, who's already got 2. Now the Snipers try to clear the puck out of the zone, and this time they're the ones with some space. They've got plenty of defensive pressure on them though. Trying to get in around one, a little bit of a slash there thrown. Gets onto the forehand, shoots! Save made, Kingsford. And now the Dogs will come back the other way. But they run into a lot of defensive pressure. Stick was just waved around in there. Referee makes no call on the high stick. Quigley now tried to put it in as the Snipers have a loose player in the slot. They can't get it through and the puck is out of the zone. Snipers have to reset. 2 of their players caught offside. They can't dump the puck in just yet. Puck goes the other way, and going now to pick it up will be Wickham. Wickham dispossessed. They turn the puck around now. The Snipers trying to clear the puck out. Wickham now will go and pick it up in the corner, looking for help. Hasn't got much. Just the guy himself runs into too much traffic, and there's bodies everywhere for the Snipers. Snipers now clearing it out of their zone. They get it out nicely. The Dogs now just losing the puck under the feet though. They stay onside. That was puck goes round through the back of the net as Elliott was the one who briefly lost the puck. The puck goes now deep behind the line. Snipers with a bit of an opportunity. They've got the puck behind the net in Gretzky's office. Comes round now though to the half boards, and the Dogs will play it out. On the stick there, McIntosh calmly played the puck up. Nice composure. Dumps the puck back in, and Snipers in the process of changing, which is why you might have noticed there that Devers was ignoring the puck. Devers is in the process of changing. Can't play the puck in that circumstance. Snipers now just trapped briefly offside, but they clear it up. And they get around. Backhand, forehand, backhand shot. Puck's loose in the slot. Kingsford's forced to make the save. It was a good chance there for the Snipers. He couldn't quite finish it off, though. I think that was Owen Elliott who couldn't quite get onto it. It was just a little bit out of control. And now the puck is cleared out of the zone by the Dogs, with rumours the Snipers changing. They're trying to keep the puck in desperately, and they understood the risk there. That might well have been Warren, who was just trapped a little bit. And now the Snipers chip the puck back out the other way. And this time they've got an opportunity. They've got a 2-on-1 if they can make it happen. Snipers dogs go to get back and hurry. McIntosh cleans up the mess, doing a tower of work. Flicks the puck up. It hits a couple of bodies on the way out. They couldn't get a clearance. As the Snipers now flooding in, trying to get something happening. Quigley dumped the puck in. Comes back out, gets past everyone and ends up on the stick of Humke. Humke dekes a little bit of fancy puck work. And the puck is pushed past him. Just taking a little bit of a tumble, the Snipers, as the Dogs come through. Backhand, forehand, just goes a little bit wide there. The Dogs had a chance. It wouldn't quite go. And now they come back the other way. Snipers now with an opportunity. It's on to now the stick of Harris. Harris shoots. It's a tumbling muffin. Just awkward, but went just under the stick. Save was there made by Kingsford. We got a pad down onto it. The Dogs now will reload. They put the puck out of the zone and just trapped offside were the Snipers. 4 minutes and 22 seconds to play in the second. 6 goals to the Dogs from 18 shots on net, 3 from 12 for the Snipers. And 12.5 minutes into the period as a face-off this time won by the Dogs. Back into their own zone though. They want to clear it out of there quickly, and they do eventually. Nice play there indeed by Kingsford, who dumped the puck up the ice. It's deep into the corner now. Kingsford now has a chance. But it's just lost deep in the corner now. The Snipers clear the puck out of the zone. Lennoxson now is in a little bit of trouble as Burke steals it. Burke with another chance. Deeks. Just tried a little bit, taking that one step too many. It's the second time Burke's been in that position and just tried to wrong foot the goalie and just gone one step too far. Good chance though for him. But it's picked up now on the stick of Lennoxson now, who will try and clear the puck out of the zone, but it's left behind. Another chance now to clear the puck out of the zone, the Dogs. They don't quite manage it, and the Snipers now with a chance. Snipers look to put the puck into the slot. They do. It's a chip high and a goal. What an absolute beauty there. Gasparotto got it onto the backhand over the shoulder of Ricky Kingsford. And in it goes. And we are back to a 2-goal margin there. An absolute beautiful. It was a cross-ice pass. It was a ripper from the point, from the corner. Gasparotto got a lovely little backhand tip on it. You can see there on that replay. That's an absolute highlight reel goal, that one. They're playing that one at Christmas and birthdays for the next 21 years. So the Snipers back in the game, absolutely, with just 2 goals. We're having a little bit of a discussion about some technical issues there with Faris Clicquot being corrected. By the referee paying close attention to what's happening on the face-off circles. The puck dropped and we're underway again. Face-off this time just pushed through there by Wickham, but the Snipers will pick it up. And they go into the corner, they're onside. Flying down the middle, Burke with the chance this time. Tries to go around, does it again. It's digging away. But this time Kingsford is on top of it. They're not going to score that time. Burke with a lot of opportunities. We have just under 2 minutes to play in the second. 4 goals to the Snipers, 6 to the Dogs. 2 goals the lead. Snipers benefiting from that timeout that Coach Jamie Burke called just earlier, just to get them a little bit of composure. These young players can get a little bit emotional at times. So too can older players as well. Pass up ice there by Gasparotto, and here comes Burke another time. This time takes it wide, tried to put the puck into the slot. Gasparotto high and unmarked, perhaps not aware of it. We'll get another change, 1 minute and 20 seconds to play. So it'll be roughly 1 minute to play in the second on the drop of the puck as the players get themselves organised. No stop time until 2 minutes to go if we have a 2 goals or less margin, and that's in the third period only of these 3 17-minute periods. Referees just a few corrections. Puck's drop, we're underway this time. The Snipers poke it through. Get a chance now to get a shot up on the blue line. Under a lot of pressure though, and they get a breakaway though, and it's picked. Going back now to pick it up. Snipers looking to play the puck up ice, just waiting for Divas to get onside. It's a bit of a neutral zone scramble. Now picking it up and going back the other way. The Dogs through Wickham. Wickham pushed in the corner, gets a shot and scores. Looked like he might have been pushed a little bit wide there, Wickham. But it didn't matter. See there, we can just push wide onto the forehand. Nice job, and there's a beauty there. Working with his third. Dogs back out to a 3-goal lead. And we may or may not get the puck dropped in the second. If we do, it'll be very, very brief indeed. Just as the Snipers get themselves organised, we're going to get about 5 seconds of play in the second. Puck played up the ice as McIntosh just chips it in deep for the Dogs. And that will do it for the second. So at the end of the second period, we have a 7-4 score in favour of the Dogs. It's not showing up on hockey side, unfortunately, so I do apologise. But it's showing up on our system. Angus Wickham with 1, Theo Wickham with 3, Noah McIntosh with 3 so far. And for the Snipers, we have Gasparotto and Brede with some goals. For our scoring system to catch up with all of that as the Snipers with a bit of work to do now in the third. So Gasparotto with a hat-trick for the Snipers with that beautiful tip in. It was an absolutely lovely goal to bring them back up to 4 goals, and that one will be played at every 21st birthday that young player ever has, which will only be the one of them, but maybe also at a 40th or a 50th. Hey, back there, remember? That lovely goal you scored in that grand final. It was a cracker. Noah McIntosh with 3 for the Dogs, 1 to Angus Wickham and 3 to Theo Wickham for the Dogs, with their 7 goals from 15 shots on the net so far, and for the Snipers 4 from 15. So the third period, 3 goals the margin. The Snipers have a lot of work to do to get themselves back into this. It's not unachievable. Anyone who happens to have anything to do with the Toronto Maple Leafs will know that this is not a safe lead. Can the Snipers do it? Can they get one early? They'll need to. Face off this time, just tipped through. Burke trying to create an opportunity, just went through and goes back the other way, and the Snipers will have to go back and reset. Sabine Cherkis gets the puck, looks up ice, goes cross ice, gets away with it, looking for some defensive play, and they clear it out of the defensive zone, racing in deep to try and pick it up. Burke goes round the back of the net, hits the brakes, puts the puck into that high slot area. It was a good opportunity. No one there though for the Snipers. Now they shoot from a distance through traffic. Bodies in the way. It wouldn't make its way through. As the shot there was being fired there by Jacob Eaton, but it couldn't get past the bodies. Eaton with another chance this time. Chips it in. It's an awkward bounce. Doesn't make it through. Gets to Burke though, who tussles in front of the net with defensive pressure. Loses his footing. Puck goes into the corner, and the Dogs will clear the puck out. It leaves the zone though, and a chance now as they break away onto the stick of Field. Field shoots and scores. Field there with a lovely breakaway. So he just got onto the forehand, just went glove side, just over the arm there of Harry Divers in the net there for the Snipers. And the Dogs extend that one out to a 4-goal lead with 15 minutes and 45 seconds to play. Snipers have used their timeout. They can't get a reset. Referee is just making sure that the wingers are staying outside those face-off circles. That's why that small delay as they chip it through now, the Snipers, but it comes back the other way and they will have to reset. Under a lot of defensive there, pressure was Gasparotto. No one offside in that instance. Gasparotto clears the puck up, looked up ice, found a connection. It was a nice one up to Devers. Devers goes into the corner but runs into too many white jerseys and in the process blows a tyre. We come back the other way. And the Dogs battling on the boards. It's Sangali, who's surrounded by blue. There's a lot of jerseys there. Goes into the slot. It was a good chance. But Snipers has been a little bit cute with it in their defensive zone, and they blow that one up. But we're going to have a penalty. It'll be the second one of the game. And the Dogs will go to the power. So the Snipers will go to the power play, which means they have a 1-player advantage for 2 minutes or less. If the Snipers score a goal, the penalty is wiped. But they desperately need one now with a 4-goal lead, but Lennertson will be sitting 2 for interference. So this is where the Snipers pretty desperate to get a goal. Just a couple of wingers on the wrong side there of the face-off circle in the corner. You might not be able to see that one on the camera, but we can certainly see it from here. That explains the slight delay. Puck drop, won by the Dogs. They try and clear the puck out of the zone, and they do it. Just trickled over the line. It was a good clearance in the end. Snipers having to reset. Gasparotto fires the puck in, trying to find some help. And the Dogs wisely just clearing the puck out of the zone. All the Dogs need to do here on the power play, on the penalty kill, is just clear the puck out of their zone. Just keep turning the Snipers around and then go put a little bit of pressure on them. They've got a 4-goal lead. They don't need to score. It's the Snipers with all the pressure on them. Puck was made up to Burke. They've got a chance now. Shot fired goes high. Kingsford saw that one and just gloved it aside. Burke was on the rush as well, waiting loose in the slot. They couldn't get the pass across. Shot taken. Snipers get another chance. This time it's an open net and this time it's a goal. Snipers get the goal they needed. And that was Burke who got that one. Snipers in a hurry to get back and line up quickly. No, the clock's not on their side. 3 goals now, their margin. Snipers 5 from 16, Dogs 8 from 20. So the shot clock pretty even. Brooks Brook there, the goal scorer. Snipers, the Dogs just taking the time. Burke tries to chip it through. Did so, but only got it as far as the Dogs' defence. A little bit of hesitation by them, but the Dogs managed to enter the zone. Just caught offside, though. It was, I think, it was Looming Yarn there who was trapped offside just briefly as they reset just outside the zone. 12 minutes and 31 seconds to play in this grand final game of the Junior Summer League here at iceHQ. It's the under-11s. Junior C, face-off one again by Burke, who chipped it through, trying to pick it up. It wouldn't quite go. Wickham now comes back the other way with a hat-trick for the Dogs. They get the puck across the front of the set. Wickham with it. Gets a bit of a handle on it, but there's too many Snipers there in the way to make that one happen. And Quigley was looking up ice for Burke. Burke gets past one. Onto the backhand. Goes forehand side, pushed into the corners. Got players loose in the slot. Can't get it there, though. Quigley barking for it in the slot. Pass it to me. I'm in a great position and totally unmarked. But in the end, the Dogs get the puck and will clear it out. They don't get it out of the zone. It's onto the stick there of Humke. He had a bit of a chance, but that wouldn't go cleanly either. And the Dogs come back the other way. Just running a little bit of pressure there. It's just making him stand up there was Quigley. Goes into the half boards. And the Snipers will clear the puck out of the zone. Looking up ice for Burke. Burke was surrounded by white jerseys, couldn't get through, and the Dogs will dump it back in. And we have an offside. Every one of these little delays works for the Dogs. Takes another 20 or 30 seconds off the clock. At the moment, there'll be no stop time. 3 goals the margin. He's calling that one a deliberate offside, I think. Brought back for a defensive zone face-off. Now, a defensive zone face-off for the Dogs actually represents a pretty good scoring opportunity. There's a lot of open ice if they can get past the Snipers' defence. They don't need to, though. They've got that 3-goal lead. They don't need to do anything fancy. It's the Snipers who have to take risks now to try and get themselves up. And they've got loose players floating in the slot. The Dogs swarming all over the puck like a pack of dogs, really. And they clear the puck out, though. It's clear. Snipers get back there first with a desperate piece of stick work. Just caught offside briefly, the Dogs. As Harris there tried to do something. Stokely shoveled it back in. Wickham now has to chase as Eaton has to go back and get it first for the Snipers. Looks up ice. Wisely chips it up cleanly, but it's dumped back in by Noah McIntosh. Snipers all offside, though. So Dogs offside there in particular. Louis Warren was just trapped and they'll have to bring the puck out. Warren a little bit slow to get back, causing his team to have to wait. He's offside again. It's sometimes a little bit of a confusing rule, especially for the younger players who haven't necessarily played all that much. It's like, what was I offside for? So we were on the wrong side of the blue line, and you can see C there just explaining to him as he goes past as the players. Great opportunity to learn. This is very much a development league. These players can be 8 or 9 years old. The complexities of a full ice game and all these lines can be a little bit much for them at times as they learn, but it's a great chance for them to do so. 9 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the third and final period here at iceHQ in the Junior Summer League. For Junior C's, they just chipped the puck through there was Wickham. The Dogs calmly play the puck across. Plenty of time as they go cross ice this time and get away with it. And this time they'll try and chip the puck past the Snipers' defence. Just blowing a tyre there was Field. As everyone decides to have a bit of a lie down. It's been a long, hard game for these guys. They're pretty tired. A lot of pressure, a lot of adrenaline, a lot of speed. As the puck now goes round behind the back of the net. Dogs with another chance to try and score if they can. Snipers want to get one back in a hurry. They try and shovel the puck out of the zone and they don't quite clear it. That's out now though. It's on to the stick of Kliko. Kliko though just pushed away and pushed wide. Lovely defensive play there by the Dogs. Not giving an inch there was due to field. Superb defensive play there by the Dogs. Not scoring on my watch is one way to think about it. And the puck goes around the back of the net. Goes through Gretzky's office. It'll picked up now by the Dogs who look to clear the puck out of the zone. Under 9 minutes to play, just 8.5 minutes to play in this third and final. Can the Dogs get their name on yet another grand final trophy here at iceHQ? They've got a chance for another goal, but this time just pushing it a smidge wide there was Angus Wickham. Had a good chance. They chip away. Puck down, lost at the feet of some Snipers D, trying to work out where it is. The call of feet rings out around the rink. Wickham now floating around loose once more. So everyone sprawling all over the place in desperation to try and pick it up. Field now plays from the feet, goes into the corner now. Wickham will pick it up. No one in the slot though for an option. To go himself, gets across, defense, forehand, backhand, scores. Wickham got that one past Devers, who was wrong-footed. Just got it on the backhand and stuck it past. The poke check attempt was wide, and then there's a little big wide there, open net, and just an easy little backhander. And Wickham with the fourth goal. So Wickham, I'll just confirm that one, sorry. Yeah, Angus Wickham. So it'll be a Wickham party tonight at home when they get home after the game with 5 goals between the two of them. Snipers now look to push the puck in. Just 7 minutes to play, 4 goals the margin. It's a biggie, but it's not undoable. The Snipers have the talent to achieve it. Gasparotto now tried to put the puck in, but it ended up on the feet there of Quigley. Gasparotto plays the puck up ice again, looking for Prede. Prede with a little bit of room. Just wrong footing the defence. Went cross ice. It was a good pass. It's shot fired. Went wide of the net. Sorry, I tell a lie. Save there made by Kingsford. It was a good one. And another chance, loose puck, and they score. Snipers get one back in a hurry. It was a nice juicy rebound, and there to take advantage of it was Burke. Burke races back to the face-off dot, get this game going. We haven't got much time. We've got to get 4 goals. Well, at least 3 to take it to overtime, and that's what they would love at this point, is Burke gets that one from a nice opportunity in front of the net. Rivers comes up to have a chat to his players. Come on, guys. We're still in this. Face off this time won by the Dogs. Burke goes in to put pressure on it. Predators hovering around, looking dangerous. The puck goes into the corner. Dogs looking to clear the puck out and preserve that lead. It's a 3-goal margin. Prede looks up ice, trying to find options. Has one. It's a nice pass. And they go cross ice again. This time Burke just loses the puck briefly under his feet. Just played it back for some help, and the Dogs will clear it out of the zone. Prede now once more. Plays it back, a nice pass, finds Gasparotto. Gasparotto with lots of time and space. Plays back to Burke. Gasparotto now just blows a tyre in the process, but manages to keep the puck going. And the Snipers look to reset. They get into the zone, but nice poke there. Beautiful play by Leonardson, who broke that one up. It's been a bit of the story of the day by the Dogs. The Snipers now look to break the puck back up through the ice. They can't clear the puck out of the zone, though. They do eventually, and away is Burke once more on a breakaway this time. Gets onto the forehand, shoots wide, scores. Two goals now, the margin. As Brooks Burke gets his hat-trick. 4 minutes and 48 seconds to play. 3 goals the margin. 21 shots to 20. So it's a battle of shots on the net. Very much even. It's Brooks Burke with a lovely one that time. Puck drop, this time the face-off won by the Snipers. It was tapped through by Elliott, but they couldn't do anything cleanly. Elliott dumps the puck in deep. Snipers under a lot of time pressure now. They've got to score 2 goals in 4.5 minutes to take this to overtime. Puck dumped in deep by the Dogs under a bit of pressure now. Can they be resolute under pressure? As the Snipers go behind the net, they coast through Gretzky's office, try to clear the puck up the ice. It wouldn't quite get out though. They need the puck out of the zone first. They will need to take some risks. Look for them to pull a goalie at some point and go 6 on 5. As now they come up the ice. Clico gets past one. He's got numbers with him. He's got Humpty there as well, driving down the slot and unmarked. Gets onto the forehand. Backhand scores. Snipers are in this one as they surge through. We'll see that one on the top down. Come through. Nice little backhand, wrong foot the goalie, and in she goes. So 1 goal the margin now with 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go. The Snipers with all the momentum. Dogs want to get one back quickly, or at the very least shut down the chance. They're caught offside though. Just overshooting the puck there was Kingsford. So we will go to stop time now with just 1 goal the margin with 2 minutes to play in the period. When it gets down to 2 minutes to play, we will go to stop time. The clock will stop every stoppage, which works for the Snipers. Face off this time won by them. Puck hits referee Cridlin in the feet. Just turns it all around. Come back down the way. The Snipers with another chance. They've got a loose player flying down the slot. Prede was free. Now they battle in front of the blue line, in front of the Dogs bench. Prede now has the puck and lots of time and space. Prede gets onto the forehand, shoots and scores. Prede squares it up. 9 goals apiece with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play. We will be going to stop time. And that was an absolute ripper of a goal. As Prede brings that one up to her second goal. To play. The clock will now start to stop. We're into stop time. If you're looking at the scoreboard, you will notice that it's stopped now. The last 2 minutes will be stop time. Burke now looks up ice, has the puck, crosses the red line. It's just lost down in some feet. Now the Dogs coming back the other way, stopping and pausing there. McIntosh, who looks around trying to find some help, has Wickham. Wickham's covered. Now the puck as we battle through the neutral zone. Prede couldn't quite get a handle on it. Burke swings around. Coming back now the other way, Wickham. Wickham's got to get around the defence. Doesn't manage to get past the nice poke check there by the Snipers D. They can't quite clear it cleanly though. They want to get the puck out of the zone. Up the ice, so Prede was there in a chance. And now it's on to the stick of the Snipers. Dogs couldn't clear it cleanly out of the zone. Prede now gets around 1-2. Made the pass across. Waiting, shoot. Puck's loose in front of the net. And Kingsford shuts that one down. 1 minute 12 and the clock stops. Some of the players having a little bit of a chat with the spectators. Reminiscent of an NHL Grand Final. It's not quite the Stanley Cup, ladies and gentlemen, but it's a cracker of a game for sure. 9 goals apiece with 1 minute 12 to go in the third and final. Puck drop, face off this time. Not clearly won, but into the corner. Snipers now with a chance. McIntosh had a chance to... Gasparotti, had a chance to fire it in, elected to pass. And the Dogs will look to clear the puck out of the zone. It's out of the zone now, as having to go back and pick it up now, the Snipers. They turn around, looking up ice for options. There's plenty. Burke again has the puck, looking for options, being covered though. Nice defensive work there by Jasper Kingsford. Puck goes around behind the net. And the Snipers will keep the puck in the zone. It trickles out. They couldn't quite keep it in. A little bit of indecision there by the Snipers. As Prede was... not quite sure whose puck it was. The puck will come out of the zone now. And Eaton tries to dump it back in. Wickham was a chance to try and steal it and looked up with exasperation. It wouldn't quite go. As they battle away on the half board. C now looks to pick it up, but it'll be picked up instead by Theo Wickham, who's got a hat-trick so far. Gets the puck just out of the zone. 9 seconds to play in the period. We may well be going to overtime. Don't know, Prede with a chance now, but runs into defensive pressure. And the puck is cleared out of the zone, and that will do regulation. We're all tied up at 9 goals apiece. 23 shots to 21 in favour of the Snipers with a fantastic surge in the third. Jamie Burke, the coach, will be very pleased with their effort and work rate through that period. 3 goals to Lawrence Gasparotto, 1 to Clico, 3 to Brooks Burke, and 1 to Isaiah Prede for the Snipers. And for the Dogs, 3 to Noah McIntosh, 3 to Theo Wickham, 1 to Judah Field, 2 to Angus Wickham. And we will have 5 minutes of 3-on-3 sudden death overtime. Now we'll get to see how well organised the coaches are. Did they predict this and have they got their lines organised to do it? Or will it be a bit of a schmozzle? We will see. The way this works is each team has 3 players on the ice instead of 5, so there's an awful lot of empty space. This is a full NHL size arena. And it's 3 under 11s from each team, so they represent an awful lot of real estate and an awful lot of time and space. They've got 5 minutes, no stop time. First goal wins, and if at the end of it there's still no goal, we then go to a penalty shootout. You'll see on the timer that 5 minutes to play. As the coach is just reminding them in 3-on-3, the absolute key to this is possession. Because there's so much area on the ice, the most important thing is to have possession of the puck. You do not want to give it away. If you give the puck away to the other team, then you've given them an almost guaranteed scoring opportunity. And the goaltenders today so far for the Snipers in the net, Hay Devers with a save percentage of .571, and for the Dogs in the net, Ricky Kingsford with a save percentage of .609. A lot of pressure on the goaltenders, but again, the key in this is possession. You've got to hold the puck. If you hold the puck, you have a chance. If you give the puck away, not so good. It's also a chance for the coaches to demonstrate their commitment to good, fair hockey. You shouldn't just play your superstars. You've got to play as many players as want to have a go. So the Snipers with first possession. It's on the stick of Gasparotto. Scott Prede calling for it in the slot. Made the pass, but it went wide. Burke will try and get there first. Does so just. Has a look around. Surrounded by 3 bodies. Gets past 2. He's got Gasparotto loose in the slot. Gasparotto calling for it frantically. Gasparotto gets a shot away. Second chance. Save made by Kingsford. It was a good opportunity. Now the Dogs, clear it out. And it's on the stick of Wickham, but it's a race back. Gasparotto and Burke racing back there in a hurry. They know the danger. They turn around and look up ice. Predo's looking for it and calling, but it's picked up there. Wickham couldn't hold it cleanly. Gasparotto now gets it. Comes back for the Snipers. Gasparotto deeks, backs forward, shoots, and no goal. We'll look and see if the teams choose now to get a change a minute into the period. Into the overtime. Dogs get a change. Snipers leave the same 3 out on the ice. Jamie Burke saying, no, you guys stay on. Dogs, however, with fresh legs. It's been a long game for these young players. Face off this time won by the Snipers. They push the puck deep into the corner on Burke. Goes across the front. Gasparotto shoots and scores. Gasparotto from Burke wins it for the Snipers. And the Snipers are the iceHQ Junior Summer League Junior C winners for Summer 2025-2026. The rink is strewn with sticks and gloves, as is often the case. A great game too by the Dogs. They looked like they had it at the start of the second, but the Snipers fought back. A very timely timeout called by Jamie Burke halfway through the second stopped what looked like a pretty bad collapse on their part. Just enough time for them to get a bit of composure and get their heads back into the game. And the Snipers 3 to Gasparotto through regulation, plus the game winner at the end from a beautiful pass there by Brooks Burke, who sorted it out. And a great great work there also by Isaias Prede. And we will finish our coverage now with letting you watch the celebrations and listen in to the announcements and so forth. So thank you very much for being with us. And I hope you've enjoyed this coverage as the Snipers take that one in overtime over the Dogs.
What a game! Congratulations to the Snipers, your Junior C champions! Could all players please line up on their respective blue line for the Melbourne What I can tell you is who needs coffee when you have hockey like this, am I right? Exciting, exciting game. This has been our biggest JSL ever, with over 210 registrations across 4 divisions. This year we launched our brand new jersey and we threw all the players into a draft to create brand new teams, giving the kids a chance to play with players they may not have played with before. And what a success it's been. Such close competition all season long. And I think that this morning shows just how close this season was. It's fantastic to see all the kids from all the winter clubs coming over and playing together here at iceHQ for the JSL Winter Summit. We also like to thank all of our Junior C coaches this season. Mentoring our youngest division, these coaches have gone the extra mile and have consistently promoted fair and healthy competition while emphasizing the importance of being a good teammate. These coaches show up each and every week, early hours of the Sunday morning, and it's really up to you to make sure that we have such great hockey as we saw today. A special thank you to our coaches, Coach Billy Simmons, embarking on his very first team coaching game for the Bruins this year, supported by Coach Chris Rose. Also thank you to our Inferno coach, Derek Hill. Special thank you to our Dogs coach. Great job your team today, Rocky Walls. And a special thank you to our championship coach, Jamie Burke. Not only mentoring these players, these coaches also have a very important job throughout the season. Each season, these coaches have the opportunity to recognize the efforts of 3 very special players who have gone above and beyond during the season. As each of our awards are announced, please remain on the ice for a player award as we go through. These awards for the Junior C division are the Most Valuable Player, the CCM All-Out Award, and the JSL Spirit Award. To start off, we will call up our JSL Spirit Award. This is awarded to the teammate displaying the respect, good sportsmanship, and leadership. Very important in the game of hockey. Playing in his very first JSL season for the Bruins, the JSL Spirit Award for Junior C goes to Red Ikeda. Congratulations, Red. The CCM All-Out Award, this one is awarded to the division's most consistent hard worker. And for all those coaches out there, you know that's the most important thing that we want on the ice hockey rink. This year's All-Out Award goes to Snipers goaltender Harry Beaver. And lastly, the MVP, Most Valuable Player in the Junior C League. This one goes to the alternate captain from the Inferno, Teddy Willard. Special congratulations to our individual award winners. Please stand up here at the front and we'll get a photo of the 3 together. And now for our team awards. Congratulations, give a round of applause for our individual award winners here. And now for our team awards. Before we announce the winners of the team awards, I'd just like to say one thing that happened today is hockey won. That was one of the most exciting games I've ever watched in my life. So special round of applause to both teams that have been supporting. So we'll start off with our Junior C runners-up from the Dogs. Please come up to the front and get your medal. Number 19 with 2 goals today, assistant captain Angus Wickham. Number 22, Alex Lennartson. Number 23, Freddie Lennartson. Number 29, Lucas Sen. Number 34, Patrick Dorkin. Number 49, Leonardo Lubin-Wow. Number 50, with an assist today, Jasper Kingsford. Number 74, Thomas Dorkins. Number 85, Cooper Carlovan. Number 87, one of our hat-trick heroes, Theo Wickham. Number 89, Isabella Sagnelli. Our goaltender, number 38, with 16 massive saves in the grand final, Ricky Kingsford. And lastly, the captain, number 17, with a hat trick today, Noah McIntosh. We'd also like to call up the coaching staff, head coach Lockie Walls, and also head coach, team manager Peyton McIntosh to collect your medals. Ladies and gentlemen, your Junior C runners-up, the Dogs. And now, your Junior C champions, the Snipers. Number 1. The golden goal goes to Lawrence Gasparotto. 4 goals today. Number 2, Ferris Wilco with 2 assists. Number 3, Holly Smith. Number 10, Sabine Stockin. Number 14, Arden Quigley. Number 16, Connor Deaver. Number 34, Lincoln Harris. Number 42, Eric Humke. Number 48, with a couple of apples, Owen Elliott. Number 52, with 3 assists, Basil Quigley. Number 66, Jacob Eaton. Number 72, Arthur Cripps. Number 78, Scott Number 98 for the goal today, Ozias, alternate captain Pernay. And your goaltender with 12 massive saves in a championship effort, your all-out award recipient, Harry Devers. I'd also like to call up the coaches Jamie Burke and Trent Devers to come up to the front. Just let you know. Yeah. And lastly, to collect the trophies and the award, your captain of the championship snipers, Brooke Burke! Congratulations to both teams, and can we ask that both teams stay on the ice for some photography? For those of you in the crowd, if you thought this was some great hockey, we've got another one.